Alright, hey guys, this is Burt from SoftTubes, and I'm back with another trailer reaction, and today that trailer reaction is for Frozen 2. This is the official trailer, not the teaser, although I'm pretty sure the teaser was almost as long as the official trailer, if at least nearly as long. But anyway, we're going to jump into this, and we're going to see what this is like. That's a score. Okay, they are starting sort of here. So, okay, we've seen this. They're running on water. A little bit more dramatic. Oops, I don't think I set my phone on silent. Okay. What the heck? What? What the hell? You trolls.
Elsa, the past is not what it seems. You must find the truth. Go north, across the enchanted lands, and into the unknown.
I love this music.
But be careful. We have always feared Elsa's powers were too much for this world.
Oh, she
Now
made the
we must
crystal.
hope they are enough.
I won't let anything happen to her.
The hell is going on in this movie? That's something that they still haven't revealed that much, considering. So, I never ended up doing a reaction to the original, like the teaser they put out. I think it was before I started doing reactions. And I'm gonna say, like, I know, like, the Frozen gets a lot of flack. I mean, there's a lot of people who hate it simply because it was popular, and there's parents who hate it because their kids may not watch it so much. And that's understandable. I enjoyed Frozen. I think, yeah, there's issues with it. That you can tell in certain spots where the plot was changed from Elsa being the villain to a protagonist. And there's a few little things there. But overall, I enjoyed Frozen. I watched it again, like, a few months back. I think it was this year, like, early this year. And I just went, yeah, you know what? I still enjoyed it. It's still fun. Still good bits. There's still good character in there. So I was like, cool. And then it was like Frozen 2. I'm like, cool. I'm totally on board. Like, I'll probably end up seeing it at some point. Whether or not I see it at cinemas is another thing. A lot happens in November. But, like, Frozen, I understood what the plot was. Like it's pretty... from memory, the trailers maybe didn't give away it so much, but you understood a lot of the basics of the plot about Elsa having trouble controlling her power and then going off. And I think the trailers implied she was a bit more of a villain to begin with. And it wasn't until you saw the movie you're like, oh, okay, she's not actually the villain of the thing. So we had a teaser. That was basically the score and just shots of stuff. Because it was her, training, I guess, with the water, or trying to escape somewhere, whatever it is, running on the water, failing. And then eventually, like, I think, yeah, just, like, she does the big thing and it crashes down on her, and that's where it cuts out. And then it cuts to a bunch of shots of them traveling. And so there wasn't a lot shown there except, like, oh, they're on a journey. Here, the most we know is Elsa's powers connect to something that's connected to her past, that I guess she's sort of saving the world from some ancient magical thing. Like, they're really kind of trying to open the doors of magical things in this world. Like, there's the water horse is either... My money is that it's sent by someone. It's like a thing someone's made for her to see, is my money. Probably wrong. There is I forget what myth it is, there is a thing about water horses. I mean, I know, Poseidon from Greek myth is the father of horses. Their idea is that horses actually came from the sea, which turned out not to be entirely wrong. So there could be something in there that it's actually a thing by itself. It's an entity or connected with something else. But I think it was just like summoned, or like it was an imagery created to draw her attention, is what I'm thinking. And then there's like runes on rocks, giant things at least, but I'd say they're just giants. There's the what I want to call it, fairy fire. That was the first thought with the fire bouncing around. Is my first thought is fairy fire, and it's very reminiscent of that sort of thing. It's like, I think there's a lot. This is going to dive into classic fairy tale stuff, is what I'm thinking. Like, and not even necessarily fairy tale stuff, but classic Scandinavian myth type stuff. Although fairies are a bit more Celtic, however you say it, and England and stuff. There was a lot of fairy stuff in Scandinavian still. I think it's going to sort of dive more into that, and I think that could be really interesting. There was a character shown in the teaser that doesn't show up in this, and I think you see a shot of them, or is it, I think it's Elsa surrounded by fire, but it's the same fire encircling, I believe it's Elsa. And I think it's implied that the new character, this girl, has something to do with either wind or fire, is what the implication I sort of got, and what I saw a lot of people get from it. Whether that's accurate, that's a different matter. But we didn't see this new character at all. We just saw that fire. And I don't think that fire is... There's something about Frozen where I don't believe there's necessarily a malevolent force, is what they're showing all the time. So I don't necessarily believe there's some malevolent behind the fire. I don't necessarily believe there's some malevolent behind the horse she sees underwater. I think there's a malevolent force in there. I keep saying that word probably too much. But there's an antagonistic presence in the film, but I don't think it's those things. I think they've shown them a bit too much for them to make them. They're making them the obvious threat, where I think they'll be banking off how they did the original Frozen, and it won't be that. It'll be something similar, but it won't be what it was. I kind of feel like I did do a reaction from the teaser now. I don't remember. I really don't remember. That's probably bad. I probably should have checked. No, I can't have. No, I mustn't. I just think I just watch people do reactions. My brain. It's a long day. But yeah, they haven't given us a lot of... They've given us the hint of story. They've given us, oh, they're going on a journey. And they basically just reiterated what the teaser told us without words. And that was one thing I actually really liked about the teaser, is I think the only words said are by Elsa when she's on the training. And it's something like, come on. When she's just like, come on. And she like runs. Like, something like that. Like, they're the only words in the teaser. And I freaking love that about it. Here there's definitely a lot of words, but they really just say the things that the teaser told us. Without any. So they haven't actually really given us much new information aside from showing things like the giants, and that I suppose that they're going on a quest for a very major purpose. Something about, yeah, they didn't think they thought she might be too powerful for the world. Now they hope she's enough. So there's something big sort of going on, is what I'm expecting. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys thought of the trailer in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, I can understand why people wouldn't like it. But, you know, it's one of those things where, like, for me, even, like, if I would, like, this could totally not be a thing I'd be into, and it's like, okay, cool, it's a thing. I mean, then again, friggin', it could have been, like, Angry Birds 2. I really didn't like the look of that. But, yeah, there's different things for different people, so I can understand when people don't like this sort of thing. For me, this showed me things that I'm into. I'm interested in what it's showing me. But yeah, be interested to see what you guys think. Make sure you hit the like or the dislike button, depending on how you felt about the video overall. It's one of the things where it's kind of like, it sucks when people hit the dislike button, but it helps me get a good guide of what people are kind of liking and not liking. And then, if you leave a comment in relation to it, I can kind of work out whether it's something I can actually change for the videos, or if it's just something that's going to have to be. Because that happens. I've had a few comments where it's like, yeah, there's nothing I'm going to do about that. Like, I had a comment recently about having an unpopular opinion about a film, and I was just like, it's my opinion, there's nothing I can do. there's something I can do. I can find out what the popular opinion is first and then just parrot that into the internet. But why would I do that? What would be the point of me making videos if I'm just going to parrot the point of view of other people? So I basically went, cool, that's great that now I know that I'm not targeting you, basically. That person has basically shown me they're not my demographic. But also, if you're new to the channel, and you think you are my demographic, I guess, and the channel's demographic, there are other people. They're busy a lot, but there are other people who come on and do stuff, and always looking to get guests on to do videos and stuff as well. Basically, yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You'll keep up with all the reactions and stuff. We got gameplay of, what is it called? Layers of Fear with Chris, Layers of Fear 2. That's coming out over the few weeks. Hopefully more will come, whether it's with Chris or not, remains to be seen. I'm looking at doing a couple of videos. I had a suggestion from ages back on for a Sea of Thieves video to do. I'm thinking I'm going to try and do it some point. And Chris, when I recorded with Chris, we had a fun little game that's a little bit of a cool little thing that I'm going to try and throw together, hopefully this week. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to actually get all the bits together that I need to get together to make it work properly, but we'll see how we go. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. There's just so many good performances that it's so sad to watch them be let down by this script. They're doing their best, and the script is constantly letting them down throughout this film. Problem after problem arises from the writing of this.